All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday, man. Sunday. Listen, let me just say this. I'm gonna say it probably every video. My team is at home. My team is not playing. So I'm just sitting back watching everybody. I have no dog in this fight, but you talking about a good damn basketball game. This is what we just watched. The Atlanta Hawks versus the Philadelphia 76ers. You got to walk away from that like, dang, man, somebody had to lose that game. That's how I'm gonna tell y'all how good this game was. My wife couldn't get up. She went to check on the baby and was like, you got to pause the game. That's how good that game was. That's just how good that game was. It was so good because what you saw was you seen Atlanta just riding high, right? They're riding high. They're up by 20, and then they start playing the clock. Never play the clock. Because while you're playing the clock, just hoping the time run out, the other team are in full go-get-it mode. And that's what Philly was in. They was in full go-get-it mode. Like, you can see them just watching the clock. And all of a sudden, you see Philly make a move, Philly do this, or Philly done got another easy bucket. And then they start trapping down the stretch. And then they start putting, like, listen, Trae Young's a beast, but he's only so tall. So they start trapping with 6'5", 6'7" guys, and at times Embiid at 7 feet was in on the trap. So they made it really hard for Atlanta. All right. But I will say this: when you're watching these two teams go at it, especially down the stretch, you go, well, who gonna make a play? And I've been saying this. I've said this in the last series. I was waiting for Bogdanovic to make a play. I feel like he hit that three to kind of really, but you can't even say that iced the game because then as a couple sequence of events happened, the 76ers were right back within 3 points. First of all, hats off to Philly, man. Hats off to Philly. Philly refused to quit in this game. If there's such thing as losing proudly, if you're a fan and you lose and your team lose, but you walk away proud, this was that time for if you're a Philadelphia 76er fan, right? The way they lost. I mean, you always tell your team you fight to the end, you fight to the end, you fight to the end. Well, you seen it personified. They fought to the end. I mean, through traps, through through making shots, to takeaway. I mean, they fought. The one thing I do want to say is, I'm gonna say this, and it probably gonna be popular amongst Philadelphia 76er fans. But I'm gonna be honest. The only dark side, I don't want to say dark, the only blemish in this game, besides the loss, is the fact that Ben Simmons came out in that third quarter, took over, and then just stopped it. I was like, keep going. Just keep going. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you could do that all game long, but it seemed like he took his spots to where he wanted to do it at, and that ultimately, I think, played a role in them losing this game. Joel Embiid was a beast. I can pull his numbers up here for you. Joel Embiid was definitely a beast. And it was even thought that he wasn't gonna even play tonight, play this afternoon. So, but he managed to get it in. First of all, Trae Young for the Hawks, man. That guy. I'm sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties here. What's going on? Trae Young, that guy's a beast. But the thing I think with Trae Young is he got to understand they finna do this a lot more now. Now the 76ers are gonna bring those traps a lot more. And do I think he's capable of beating them? Yeah. But the guys around him got to be ready to pick and pop. They got to be ready to shoot. They got to be ready to execute. Capella missed a couple close layups there that I felt like he could have made this game a lot better. Collins, shout out to Collins, man. He balled. So Collins was 7 of 9, 3 or 4. He didn't take many attempts, but 3 or 4 from the 3-point line, 4 or 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebound, 2 assists, 2 steals for 21 points. Definitely, and he had that kind of exclamation point dunk at the end there. But he balled out. Bogdanovic, y'all, you know what I'm talking about. He had 21. He was 7 of 17. Had that big three. He was going backward, telling the crowd to be quiet. Gallinari had some key minutes off the bench. Lou Williams, he don't get the time he normally get, but I think I'm waiting on him to have an explosion. Lou Will's due for one. Like, you better be careful because Lou Will get hot and he'll take over a game. So I'm waiting for him to have one of those games. I don't know if it's gonna happen in this series or not, but I'm kind of waiting for it. Trae Young, what can you say, man? This guy played 10 times his size. He 11 of 23, 4-11 from the 3, 9 of 9 from the free throw line. What's that? 10 assists, 2 steals, 2 rebounds. Trae Young does it all. You got to give it, whether you're a Trae Young fan or not, you got to give him his props for just being the guy on his team, the one that, you know, is looked at as the leader. You know, everybody feeds off his energy. He plays hard, and that ultimately leads to the team like feeding off his energy and kind of get everyone going. But what you notice is when they started to trap him, they started to control him. It was sort of like they was able to control the team a little bit, which is understandable because Trae that guy. What can you say, man? For the Philadelphia 76ers, Joel Embiid gave you 39, 14 of 15, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 39 points, 12 of 21. He wasn't even supposed to play. They say he because he's battling an injury. Ben Simmons, 7 of 7, 3 of 10 from the free throw line, 10 assists, 4 rebounds, 17 points. But he only took 7 shots. You 7 of 7. Go get you some more, man. How many? Go. He should have had honestly, he should have had 25 easy in this game. But he just pick and choose when he want to be aggressive, when he don't want to be aggressive. It's like, bro, it's game time. This is the playoffs. Every step, every game, you got to bring it all game long. Steph Curry gave you 21. Of course, we know he's a 3-point specialist. He could do his thing. Tobias Harris gave you 20 on 8 of 13, 1 of 4 from the 3, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. And a lot of Ben Simmons, you know, he impacts the game a lot on defense too. Like, some people got him in Defensive Player of the Year, so I want to give him credit for that. I don't want to discount that. Coming off the bench, Thibault is who they want to guard Trae Young because of his size and his ability to kind of keep up with him. But that's even hard for him. And Trae Young is one of those guys you're not going to control. You're just going to try to maintain. Other than that, man. Yo, like, this was a basketball game for the ages. If you like the game of basketball, if you like the NBA, this the one right here. This was the game for you. This game had everything to it. At one point, it looked like it was going to be a straight blowout, and next point, it looked like this game is going either way down the stretch in the last seconds, to be honest with you. So shout out to Atlanta. They up 1-0. Philly, so close, so far away. They down 1-0. With that being said, guys, please like, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, man, you gotta be good.